my channel. This will be a follow-up video of my first one, which was how to build a cheap retro gaming 3D FX PC. So I will show you specs. So first, let's open this. Let's open this one and this one. So, in the previous video we managed to find Pentium for 2.8 with 1 MB of cache. I don't have this processor, so I've got this one, which is exactly the same. The difference is 512 kilobytes of cache and different core. So will act exactly almost the same. The other difference is the video card. I've got 5600. Problem is it's too long to put it in my PC. So instead of that I use 5200. Basically it doesn't matter. I was aiming for the cheapest graphics card. So what I've done, I just overclock a little bit core and the memory so we can match the 5600. Okay, mainboard is the mainboard, Intel 865P. Just find memory as we speak. DDR. For some odd reason the motherboard run 160 MHz. It should run 400, who knows. So yeah, other than that, let's open this program. Okay, motherboard. This is the small form factor PC that I've got. I decided to use a lot easier. So nothing fancy. CPU. This Pentium 4, 2800 MHz Northwood core, hyper threading again. No overclock, nothing. So pretty much that's it. Check the display, GPU. Okay, so yeah, this is the video card, FX5200. This one is very good. It got 3.6 nanoseconds memory, so it allows me to overclock the memory a lot. For some reason on this computer I cannot overclock the core more than 275, which is strange because on my other one I'm able to overclock the core 325 without problems and the memory 600. I don't know what's going on. Whole purpose of the video is to show you how to play old games pretty much for, I think it was 50 or 70 pounds total, something like that. So first, this is the software. It calls nGLIDE. Download the software from the official website, double click, install it, and after that it's done everything automatically. If you want, you can change some settings here: refresh rate, 3dFX logo screen, resolution, aspect ratio, view backend, vertex or Vulkan. So yeah, to change something just click apply and let's continue to some tests. So first, let's try this one. I suggest to play an 800 by 600 or 640 480. Yep, it's working. So when you see this means that it's running GLIDE. There's some visual imperfections, say with this one. I'm not sure how it was with original Voodoo card. Probably will not be like this. Yeah. You can see FPS are on the upper left corner. Turn off the light. Let's turn the other light off. Check how it's doing. Oh, and the other light. That's much better. Much better. Yeah. Yeah, you can see again like this. What I will try now, I'll show you the game running with default OpenGL, which means now we use FX5200. Frame rate. It's old game, so it will be exactly the same. Yeah, you see, with there's some imperfections, but with FX there's no problems with the logo. Yeah. So let's try another thing. Let's try the game under Direct 3D. It's here. Back in the days, I always play Half-Life with OpenGL. Yeah. As you can see, with Direct 3D this is completely missing. So there's no bullets, holes. So yeah, definitely this one with GLIDE or original FX card. And let's go to the next one. Unreal Gold. Happy days. Time demo 1, so you can see the FPS. So 800, 600, 16 bits, that's it. Nothing fancy. And let's leave it to make two full loops, so we can see what will be the FPS. I'm not sure, and pretty much I didn't say that FX5200 or FX5600 will be faster than original Voodoo card. probably not. I don't have time to test this yet, but at least with this software nGLIDE there's some way that you can experience some of the games, which I think 86 or 96%, I'm not sure about this, because there's games that only support 3dfx glide and software mode. So yeah, I think this is the second pass now. Pretty good. Yeah. Okay, and let's try game itself. So actual gameplay. It's okay. Very good, I think. Yeah, we got average 117 FPS. Perfectly fine. I love this. Come on. Yes. Yep. So what we got? 77 average. Not bad. Also, you can play the game with FX card. This one, Unreal Tournament. I remember I was playing this game on Celeron 333 and Voodoo Banshee, and I barely can manage to get about 25 FPS. 640 by 480. So again, for the details, time gamer 1. Let's see. It's not something brilliant, but completely playable. If I manage to get, let's say, more modern system, socket 754, or let's say there's some motherboards, LGA 775 which support HGP. You can get much better performance, of course. So minimum 28.27, maximum 64.24, average 43.17. Yeah, it's okay. I think it's pair with Voodoo 2000, kind of. Let's continue with Quake 3 Arena. But first I want to check something. Just double check. course. So that's the software for overclock. What I need to do is this. All good. Let's try. So time demo 1. Oh, first that's the settings. And 209 FPS, and we are using FX5200 OpenGL API. Perfectly playable. Next one, Quake. Automatically detects that we are using 3DFX. So what we got here is 640 by 480 3DFX interactive Voodoo 2. So it recognizes like Voodoo 2, which is fine. What else? Okay. So let's see. So demo 1, 136.4 FPS. Demo 2, 144.4. Demo 3, 146.1. So game is perfectly playable. Next, we've got Loom 3 and Halo. Not 3DFX games, but I include them because I want to show you what is the performance usually with this card. So let's start Halo first. Settings, there. Video, everything on high. This is a really tough game for FX cards, so yeah, let's try. Okay. Exit. So let's run time demo. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Just don't expect miracles. I mean, these cards back in the day was the lowest line of FX cards. There was very cheap cards. So still can play, but you cannot expect like high resolutions or something like this.
Chief, can you hear me?
Oh, we're here. Nice. So my advice is, if you can manage to find, let's say, Radeon 9600, it will be much better. Much better. Probably later on I will show a comparison between 9550 and FX5200.
What they call the silent cartographer is somewhere under this island. The cartographer is a mapper that will lead us to Drill's control center.
It's still completely playable. I mean, it's alright.
It has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
Let's turn this on. Yeah, 20 FPS, perfect. Come on, I mean, for a $100 card or something like that, I think some places it was $60, 65. It was cheap as chips. Back in the day I was working in like computer company that was building home computers, and I was computer technician there and sales advisor and lots of stuff. So yeah, we sell a lot of these cards because they was cheap and you can still play on them. I mean, I cannot blame the people that got certain budget, let's say $500 or $1,000 for PC back in the day, and you cannot sell them graphics card for 350, you know. Well, you need to stick to the budget. So FX5200, 5500, 5600 was the perfect budget cards. So let's check the results. Should be a text file. Yeah, here we are. So most of the time between 20 and 25 FPS. Brilliant. It's perfect card. Carry on. Boom. Yeah, the main screen is great, 60 FPS. But the main screen, that was a really intensive game. So as the settings, And let's check. Yeah, but that is serious. I mean, if you want to play this type of game, you need to spend a little bit more money. Pretty much old games till 2001, 2002, you will not have problems at all. I remember with this card we played GTA San Andreas. Also, we played GTA 3, I think, with lower settings. So, yeah. Okay, and that's the performance. Not bad. Here. Yeah, it's the performance is between 15 and 30, 35, 40 FPS. When we have this light effects, it's worse. Everything with pixel shader 2.0 is really bad. It still is playable. Back in the day, you was cheap gamer like most of us. You perfectly know this card, because most of us was using this one. It's cheap, it supports everything. Can it run everything? It can. How? Depends. Well, it's still running. It's alright. This was with Doom 3. So, for final, let's run 3D Mark 2001. Just for comparison. So yeah, pretty much to wrap up the things, look for the cheapest parts on eBay or local, Gumtree, Facebook, Marketplace, whatever. If you're lucky enough, you can find really good deals. If you're not lucky enough, you still can land the deal for not more than £70 for a decent retro PC like this one. Also, like, until like another advice, when look for parts, also check for whole systems. I mean, type, let's say, socket 478, and on left choose desktop PC, I think it was, yeah, and then you can see the whole desktop computers which are on sale with this socket. Sometimes for not more than £20 you can buy a really good one with case, hard drives, everything. So check for this too. What I'm seeing now, some graphical artifacts time to time. That's really strange. I mean, especially this graphics card. I was looking for this one a long time, because I think it's the only one FX5200 which got 3.6 nanoseconds memory. And it overclocks like crazy. And with this system, I don't know why, it just don't work like with others. I will double check in this in a later video. I will check in another 2 or 3 systems to see what exactly is going on, because I'm 125% sure that this card can handle 340 something megahertz on the core, but I prefer to leave it on 325 and with ease hit 597 on the memory. On 600 you get artifacts, but on 900, on 597 working perfect. So I don't know what's going on. Yeah, now it's fine. Strange things. So other advice: you pretty much search for the best parts that you can buy for your money. That's the main thing. Other thing is the graphics card. So with graphics card, just decide how much you want to spend, and there's lots of videos and reviews online, so with ease you can check which one is faster than others. Also, I have something in mind now. Probably will do a comparison between Radeon 9550 and FX5200 and 5600. Later date. My next video, I'm thinking to make a comparison between RDRAM and DDR400. I'm just curious, what will be the difference? Is there any difference at all? I know that there's a difference in the temperature, because RDRAM modules run very high temperature, but apart of this, the latency is high. But apart of this, probably there will be a little bit difference between them. But definitely I want to check this. So this will be my next video. No comparison between RDRAM 1066, I think it was, and DDR400. Dual channel, of course. Also, if you have any suggestions about which games to include in the videos, which benchmarks, also what you wanna see, like benchmark or review or just test, let me know in the comments. I've got lots of stuff like whole FX series, I think whole Radeon series. Here we speak just for the HB cards. I'm waiting GeForce 4600 to arrive in the near 2-3 days. So yeah, if you have any ideas, just let me know in the comments. Results 7708. Not bad results at all. Right. It's okay. For the system, you can play pretty much every single game, 2001 to 2003, not sure, but yeah. That's it for today. I hope you enjoy the content, and see you in the next one.